The people we hire to protect us should not be the same people we fear. This affects everyone as a unit, be you the victim or community member, because even though we live separate lives, our stories bleed into one another. This kind of brutality can happen to anyone, at any time, regardless of what your status is, who you know, the education you have achieved, or the brightness of your future. In today's time, one step out the door can be the last step you take, and sometimes you won't even make it past the door frame. Hashtag Black Lives Matter, a movement made to show support to grieving families who have lost somebody due to police brutality in the black community specifically. Created due to the broadcasting of multiple deaths involving police officer misconduct whose victims had received no form of justice. Amaklo Diallo, 22 years old, shot 19 times by police while standing outside of his apartment. A total of 41 shots fired. He was unarmed. Tanisha Anderson, 37 years old, a mentally ill woman, died after police used excessive force and held her down in the prone position. Michael Brown, 18 years old, stopped by police, shot 12 times while surrendering with his hands in the air. Eric Gardner, 43, harassed by NYPD, died after being held in a chokehold even though NYPD prohibits the use of it. Miriam Carey, 34 years old, innocent mother with her child, made a wrong turn at the White House, shot 5 times from behind. Rekia Boyd, 22, innocent bystander, shot in the back of the head by an off-duty police officer. Yvette Smith, 47, innocent mother shot down answering the door for police. John Crawford, 22, shot by police without warning while shopping in a Walmart store holding a BB gun and talking on his phone, and at no point did he aim that to a gun. Gary Ball Jr., 25, honor student, shot 25 times by police after he placed his gun on the ground. Tamir Rice, 12, shot by police within 2 seconds of arrival after playing with an airsoft gun. He did not aim the gun at the police. Ayanna Stanley Jones, 7, shot in police raid while sleeping on the couch. The minority diversity of the Democratic Party leads them to have the most support for the anti-brutality movement. Their supporters will lead any head of department to find a way to finally overcome police brutality. The plan? To better train police officers in their academies in 2 ways. At this point, police officers are trained to shoot to kill instead of shoot to stun. After a more detailed study of the human anatomy and the criminal mind, we plan on creating a system to practice the ability to aim away from vital organs or arteries. And 2, ensuring that every officer knows they are supposed to keep the peace. Currently, 43% of officers agree that always following the rules is not compatible with getting the job done. 52% say it's not unusual for a police officer to turn a blind eye to improper conduct of another officer. And 49% feel that the only way a criminal will receive any punishment was to punish the individual themselves. When you go through your daily life and you see a form of police brutality, do something about it. Report it. Record it. But if you're silent, nothing will get done to provide that person the justice they deserve, especially in more recent cases when the force used by police officers in question was unnecessarily rough. A country can change, but it needs the support of its people.